But I am all about new beginnings. A new grandchild, another new hairstyle, a new email account. No more secrecy. No more zone of privacy. After all, what good did that do me? But first of all, before I go any further, if you look under your chairs, you'll find a simple non-disclosure agreement.
All right. It just doesn't work for me. I mean, probably because it's built into me, but it doesn't work for me. Joining us now is a guy who does work for me, and you can interpret that any way you want. Hank Sheinkopf, president of Sheinkopf Communications, a Democratic political consultant, and Newsmax contributor. Good to see ya.
How do you do, sir?
I don't know, but we'll talk about it nonetheless. All right.
So how long have you been having these feelings? Dreams are like an onion. Yeah,
Webb Hubble was on with us earlier, and he said that he thinks there's no rush. He said Hillary shouldn't announce. Her husband didn't announce until the fall. He says, why is everybody talking about she has to announce? Just let her sit back and not announce.
On this program and in other outlets, I've said this for how long? There is no rush. What's the rush? As soon as you stand up, people throw tomatoes at you. So why stand up?
Because, well, she's having some tomatoes thrown at her, but there'll be more tomatoes.
Look, tomatoes are going to come by the bushel in this case. In the meantime,
the bushel.
Bushel. Matter of fact, what she did here in that clip we opened up with, very smart. Make humor, lighten yourself up, and keep going.
You thought that was good?
Oh, I did. I think it was terrific.
She delivered it so poorly. You think
you just don't like her. What does it get?
Oh my
what does it matter if she means it? The point is she said it, and now she looks like she's poking fun at herself, which is a way to humanize someone.
She's poking fun at herself, but the Congress wants her server. The Congress wants her emails. There's still questions which she hasn't said. I didn't sign that document under your chair, and here's why. So while she's not being forthcoming about all these things, some of which could be illegal, she's making fun of it. I think it's inappropriate.
I'm glad you said that. Now let's get some eye glaze so we can sell it to the rest of the American people, because their eyes are glazing over at this point.
Well, so you think nobody cares?
Certain people care, most people don't. Next. Thank you.
I think you're wrong, because I think people need to trust their public officials
I don't think that's true
now
at all.
more than ever.
I don't think
they don't trust government anymore.
They haven't since Nixon, actually.
Well,
the data is pretty clear, by the way, about changes in public attitudes started after Watergate, when the press actually woke up, became a press corps.
Yeah.
You know, it's different.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about. Even though this report from everybody I'm speaking to says that everybody says that it's outdated, it's 30 years old, but this formerly classified, now by Obama today, declassified report on Israel's nuclear program.
Sure.
What message is it? Is this another dig at Israel? Is this another slap or shot across the bow?
This is an attempt to tell the Israelis who the boss is. See, the problem here is that Barack Obama actually believes that Israel is the 51st state. Now, he doesn't know that it's not near Alaska or Hawaii.
But we know there are 57 states Obama had gone to during the campaign. You remember that?
Well, no, I don't remember that.
Oh, he said that. And, of course, there are 57 Islamic states. But go ahead.
No, there are 57 kinds of ketchup.
That's
Heinz
true. I don't use Heinz. You know why? High fructose corn syrup.
Thank you for sharing that. Now, let's get back to the moment while we're here. You don't have a lot of time. You were great. Call me next time you get your time. So this is another way to hit Israel in the head, to tell them who the boss is. You know, under the State Secrets Act in Britain, you can't release documents in some cases for 100 years. Yeah. We have similar statutes in the United States. So why would you go about releasing Israeli secret information, even though it may be 30 years old?
All right, Ted Cruz.
What about him?
Well, what's your take on him?
Save his money and buy a house. Any other questions?
But why?
Why?
No. Here you have a minority.
He's an old cowhand from the Rio Grande.
Here you have a minority. He will have brilliant debater, brilliant law student. Ask Alan Dershowitz. I know you speak to him every night. I mean, a brilliant man by all.
I do pray, but Dershowitz isn't in that prayer.
A brilliant man by all accounts. And again, if his story was from a liberal perspective, you know, his parents, it'd be so why is he dismissed out of hand by you?
Because he's not going to get the nomination.
Well,
see, in order to get elected, you have to get the nomination.
There could be 10 candidates who run, so you're going to tell 9 of them off the bat to not bother?
No, well, here's the point. Yeah. It's a fine thing for him to do. I hope he enjoys it. I've heard him speak. I think he's a great speaker. He is a great friend of the State of Israel. He cares about things that are important. He has a good moral center, good discussion. But he's only been in the Senate for 2 years now. You will say Barack Obama was only there a little bit, and look what we got the last time.
Yeah.
This is called buyer's remorse.
No, I don't. I see no comparison between the two.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion. That's why you sit there and I sit here.
Good to talk to you. When you speak to Alan Dershowitz later, tell him I said hello.
When I talk to God, I'll let you know.
The great Hank Sheinkopf, ladies and gentlemen. Catch our comedy routine at Caroline's tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. We're back next.
You're going to be alone there, I'm telling you.
Closing bell report.